Okay, people, I'm rolling them out one after another. I warned you that I might be ranting. I like to rant, just in general. I rant to family and friends. I am not the kind of person who holds in my emotions. They must be freed. So here I'm going to free them a little bit. What I'd like to talk about is health insurance. I know that there are many Americans out there without health insurance, which sucks terribly. I know that you cannot get any care unless you go to the ER, and that at the ER, they usually treat you like dog crap. I've had this experience. I've been without insurance, so I do know what that is like. Well, I have insurance, and Blue Cross Blue Shield. This is a lot of personal information, but and, we're middle class. We can afford to pay our insurance and yada yada. So, we're just the average American, right? So you'd think that I would be able to get the care that I need. A few months ago, I had to have a mammogram. Well, no, not a mammogram, but an MRI because there was something suspicious in my breast. I told you about my PCOS that can make you at risk for female cancers because of hormone imbalance and, yada yada. Well, my doctor thought that it was important for me to get an MRI, and they called and they approved it with the insurance company and so on and so forth. And so we were good to go. We paid our 20%, which was a chunk. Because we have to pay 20% on everything. So it was a big chunk that we had to pay. Well, now they are rejecting the claim, saying that I did not need the MRI, that they did not approve it when the doctor said that they did, and want $1,500. We're a young married couple, and I have a 10-year-old child, and we have lots of bills and student loans, and et cetera, et cetera. And $1,500 is a bit out of the question. Not to mention that a year ago or less, I had my wisdom teeth taken out, and I didn't know this whole thing that you had to get someone in network. And they sent us a big check, and so my husband used it to pay for the bills that were from the wisdom teeth. And then they turned around and they said, oops, uh-oh, we didn't mean to send you all that money. We're going to need that back. And of course we don't have it because we spent it on the medical stuff. So now we're paying back a huge chunk. So it's all in all like $3,000 in a year that the insurance company is denying us money that we thought they had given us. What is the world coming to? I don't know if any of you are have any interest in Michael Moore's new video that's coming out. I can't think of the name of it, but it's basically the one that blows the water on all of America's insurance and lack thereof, and how pathetic and crappy it is. We really, really need socialized medicine in America. I know a lot of you might not agree with me because you think that, that we might not have as good of care since our doctors aren't getting paid at the wazoo. My thing is I'm like going into debt just to take care of myself, I mean, you shouldn't have to live like this in America. We're supposed to be this, awesome country, and we fight for our freedom, and da-da-da-da. Yet we have, like, one of the worst healthcare in the world. Countries like Costa Rica and little tiny islands and Cuba and all these countries we act like, we're so much better than, have better healthcare than us. Explain that to me, America. Got any answers on that, George Bush? I'm really hoping that Obama might get in office, and that he might have, some ideas on this. I'm not really that political. I don't pay much attention. I get most of my information from Oprah. I don't like to watch the news. It makes me sad. Which is probably not a good thing. I know that our generation should be more up on current events. But I'm just disgusted. I'm disgusted with the fact that every time I get sick, I'm wondering if my insurance is actually going to cover it. I'm sick of wondering if every time I get a procedure done or need to have something done, if the insurance really is going to do what they said they're going to do. Their basic goal is just to not spend money on you. They just don't want to take care of you. They don't have to. And I know that a lot of people say, oh, they don't want socialized medicine because they don't want the government in their business. Well, the government is already there. They control, it's the money. The money controls the government, and the insurance companies control the money, and the medicine, pharmaceutical companies control them, and it goes on and on and on, and you can't escape it. So we might as well benefit from the government being all up in our business and have free health care. Canada's got it. The UK's got it. What's wrong, America? When are you gonna get it? When are you gonna get with it? I'm just disgusted, and I'm angry, and I probably don't even sound as angry as I really am. I really just want to scream and shout and cry, and I had to find this out on my anniversary. That's when the bill came, so we got to see more money, and it just makes me sad. It makes me sad for myself, and it makes me sad for my husband, who's probably going to be paying most of it. He doesn't deserve this. It's not his fault that I have compounded issues. So screw you, Blue Cross. Screw all of you. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say except let's try to figure out what we can do about this. I don't really know what the answer is, but I know that it's not just lying down and letting our insurance companies walk all over us and dying young and not knowing if our cancer is going to be covered. It's just no way to live as Americans, It makes me kind of hard to be proud when I'm thinking, yeah, go America. But man, those Canadians, man, they've got that health coverage. We shouldn't have to be, if we're supposed to be all, which I think the whole, oh, America's better than everyone else crap is ridiculous anyways. But if we're going to go around with that mentality, we should at least be able to go to the doctor. So yeah.